Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back from the break. You know how we do, man. I'm talking like a Meek music.
I feel the vibe, Charlie.
You know what? So yeah, welcome back. This is Ghanaian accent. Welcome back from that break. You're still watching Entertainment Review, and yeah, we're going to talk about Meek Mill, the young man who's he's done well for himself, but for like 2 years, 3 years now, he's been in the news. You know, he's gone to prison. He came out trying to do a lot of things, and then boom, we heard that was coming for Afro Nation this year. Super excited about it. He touched down in Ghana. He did the biking stuff. Everybody was, wow, oh my God. Charlie, we can't wait for his performance. And then he came through with the guys, the bikers, GH bikers. You saw them on Instagram doing their own thing. And then he goes to perform at Afro Nation. He comes to tell us that his phone is missing. Oh, Charlie, we sympathize with him. And then the Ghana police did very well, you know, by tracing the phone and getting the phone back for him. And then he performed. It's not Shatta. My director is telling me Shatta. Shatta wrote, but I am saying the Ghana Police Service.
Yes.
And then he performed on stage for 12 minutes. A lot of people were not happy about that. You were there on the second day, not the first day.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So on the first day, he performed for like 12 minutes. He went off, and then the back and forth. He met the president. It was a very good one. Felt like, okay, yeah, that's it. Charlie, we did, we saw a video. The young man was rapping in our own Jubilee house. He actually cried a building is above him. No, he hit the, So a lot of people were talking about it. A lot of views have come through with it, but unfortunately on the show, we've not really had time to dissect, and get into the issues very well. So this afternoon, joining us in studio, we've got let me become our regular guest on the show, entertainment pundits, very good brothers. Edem Tome, I was with him at the airport as we welcomed Abrantia Match today for his concert that happened over the weekend. And I don't want to talk about the other part. But they say, don't film here, don't film here, don't film here. Security zone.
Nick me.
Edem, good afternoon, how are you doing?
Good afternoon, I'm doing great. You're sorry.
I'm okay. I see you're tired after everything that happened over the weekend. Yeah.
In the back to back.
Yeah.
I mean, emceeing programs, organizing programs, production.
I've been seeing that.
It'll be easy.
I did January ends every day.
Maybe Wahala. So you for gather money, else
If I do what,
you
man.
go feed day Ghana.
Okay, so that's the message you told me. And also, Zeal, Nana Bliss, the man with the ginger beard. Yeah. Today he didn't wear his Qatari scarf. Yeah.
Or whatever
I
it's
think the
called.
next time I come out, you've been talking about it. I think the next time I come out,
I think it's
Yeah,
become
it
like
looks good on you.
it's become like something like when we see you've got to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
More like a brand.
Let's see.
So you like that brand more than this one? Oh, both guys are sexy and nice. Yeah, so this is also nice.
Sorry.
Okay. We move.
Anyway, so gentlemen, let's begin. When you saw the video, it was Sunday night into Monday morning. That's when the video dropped. A lot of people were talking about it. Your first impression, the very first thing you did when you saw it, both of you.
I was like, it's good. Like, honestly, when I saw the video, I was like, wow. Then I sat down to think about the whole thing. And then what really got me to sit down to think about it was the lines in which, or the lyric of the song. Because if you are going to use the Flagstaff House, you need to be saying something good. Not talking about you having, so you having sex with other girls, you pulling the trigger and all that, because at least it should be something that will speak well of Ghana, speak well of you, yourself, and also speak well of the president. Because the podium at which, at a point, he was standing was the president of the Republic of Ghana.
Presidency.
The presidency, yeah.
So you should, the lyric of the song should speak about the president, speak about Ghana, and also speak about you yourself, not in the normal way. We are not in America, first and foremost. We don't like to use those words. And to have the privilege to go to the president, the Jubilee House, you should speak sense. But then again, I sat down again and was like, it's not his fault. Any of our artists here in Ghana, if given the chance, would do something there. Okay. But yet we haven't had any artist who has been given we've had the likes of Chance the Rapper, Vic Mensa, other people passed through the Flagstaff House, but they came up with just pictures.
Yeah.
So the videos were well edited. Then again, it's a whole topic for discussion. Who allowed Meek Mills? First, I didn't like the way he appeared before the president. You're going
Yeah, I
to,
think that picture, the picture when it came at first, everybody was like, "How can you?"
you're going to meet
No,
the
no, but
first.
for that one, you can pardon.
No, you can't, bro. Imagine, you have your own company, yeah, and I come to you that I want to use your company for something, or I'm come to pay you a visit, and I come in with ripped jeans and like any other thing, like how Meek Mills was dressed. How would you see me? We know Akufo-Addo is like a guy with that kind of thing and all that.
Adodi.
But, yeah, but we should not sway from the fact that he is the
president,
first
yeah.
gentleman of the land.
Okay.
So whoever costumed him, or whoever gave them the opening to actually meet the
get that,
president.
yeah.
First, I did a little research about this thing. Before you see the president, sometimes what you wear counts. 2, you don't go in with your own camera people.
Yeah.
They even tell you where to take your pictures, how to even take your pictures. But it looked like, I saw a video on TikTok where he was speaking and he was just from another angle. Unlike where you go and meet the president, there's a proper camera, the footages are properly made before it comes out. So I don't know what happened. I don't know why they were allowed to use their phones anyhow. That is C. Okay, you go and come. The White House, you can't go and do this.
You know,
in the White
let's.
House. Yeah.
So those are your initial comments about it, Adam.
Yeah,
Your initial comments.
I think I'm still dreaming.
Hey, oh sorry.
It's still like a dream to me because I just don't know how it happened, and I wasn't surprised that he deleted it. Meaning someone reached out to him, and he had to issue a thread of apology, meaning that someone spoke to him backdoor, which means that something went wrong. I mean, the flags are out there.
Yeah.
They might arrest me before, send me inside. I was doing like a project like some 10 years ago for GIG. Then I went to stand far away where the school day crowd.
Oh.
Where I zoom, cut the thing so Africa say, oh,
You're good.
I have taken the things where they go. I'm winning my soldier for now. Then someone come.
Wow.
Then I in my head, Asemaba took me inside. What were you doing there? I spoke the truth. And likely I went with my ID
Your
card.
student ID, yeah.
I'm from GIJ. I'm taking short for assignments. They took the camera, deleted everything, and asked me to leave. I heard me the crash say
Yeah.
So since then, I mean the kind of when I'm watching the place, I watch with some cautiousness. I mean, I revere the place. You understand?
Yeah.
So this is the first, office of the land.
Yeah.
Going there, definitely, before you even go there, whoever is inviting you will give you the protocol list.
Yeah.
As to what you have to do, what you don't have to do. And I'm sure they have jamming system there, where if they even jam network, well, at certain point, they will take your phones and later hand it over to you. So I was like, and read his apology. One of the apologies, he said he's not sure the people are even aware. He was taking.
For that.
So what?
That makes it even worse.
That makes it worse.
That means that
Anything thorough, and this first office of the land, someone could, that luxury of protocols and security for someone to get in. Why? Because, he came on the wings of the president's daughter or what? And it's like we relax things for him, and all of a sudden, this is out.
Yeah.
What kind of image does it? That is what came to mind. What kind of
it's
image?
the same image thing.
What kind of image does it paint about us, our presidency, when other people are watching?
Even the pictures.
Other protocol officers from other countries are watching. It's like, you these people and also.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It takes a certain myth or a certain
there's the dignity in
It
the
takes something away.
president. It's just like
it
you're
tells us like-
your father's
Yeah.
home. You go to every
Like a
home.
loose
You go to every home,
security.
Yeah.
and there's one particular chair that's for the father.
Yeah.
Nobody sits on that chair.
Yeah.
No matter who you are.
and you see
And then you
somebody.
invite someone to your house.
And
And he goes
On
straight
the
to
name Simo.
He goes straight to that.
On the name Simo.
Across the night. It doesn't stand well. But Helen, and Harriet, you can come in also. Some people say that we probably, those who are against this or criticizing, are overly doing it. Do you agree? For me, the dressing bit, I may not have too much problem with it because you know what, we come from different backgrounds.
The protocol arrangement was all wrong. It's like wrong protocol arrangement.
Lots of people have concerns with the outfits, the costume. How are you going to meet the president of a country?
Flying in a drone. You fly in a drone. Even in security areas,
you cannot even do that.
You cannot even do that.
Adam, I'll get to that bit. So let's start with the
that's
aspect
I think
of the
you should
costume.
have a problem with the costume.
The costume
Yes,
as well, right?
there should be a problem with it because, like you
they are
say,
timid.
when you go to Rome, you do what Romans do. So you can't walk in this office, Metro Television, walking in your slippers, walking like you are in your house. Even in this office, you can't do that. At any given office, you can't go say that you're going to meet a manager of a particular office and then you go there dressed as if you're in your house. It's not possible. So you are going to the president. There's no way you can be. The problem is if he was even in his t-shirt and he was in the trousers, that is better. But you can't be in shorts and go and miss the president. I don't think that is accepted anywhere. And if we are even given the excuse that probably he wasn't aware of that, who are those that allowed him in? They could have easily tell him that, look, we need you to, or when you're coming, look this way. Because you probably know that Meek Mill is a rapper, he does his things differently, he's like, gets okayed and all that. So you should tell him what to do if he doesn't know. But to allow him to come in that way, and then at the end of the day, there's a video flying all over, and then the people that didn't even know he was taking a video, it's a big problem. So anything could have happened, and nobody's aware.
I'll say the outfit may not be a problem because, you know, he's
Was a
American,
t-shirt
like
and,
those kind of things.
jeans and all that.
And you know, when he met the president the first day, that angle shot that was taken. I remember, I think we posted, Metro TV posted it first on social media, where even Meek himself posted it on his Instagram. The president was even saying that, oh, he didn't know it was his daughter, as people were saying that they wanted to, insisted that they had to meet him. So that is where I'm taking it from, that maybe at that point, but yet again, you're going to the presidency. The diaspora office is at the presidency.
I was actually coming to
so
that.
you'd have to, you know, dress in appropriately. I want to take Harriet's point.
Okay,
and
so
then we'll move
the
on.
first time I went to the Flagstaff House, I went there to see someone over there. And before you enter, they take your bag. You don't go in there with your phone. Like, you don't go in there with anything. They check you thoroughly. You can only have, you can't even go there with your purse. You only have maybe a tissue or your handkerchief. And even that one, they will check it very well. And before you enter Flagstaff House, I went through about 15 checks just to get inside there, to meet whoever I went there to meet. So when I saw this particular video, I was like, why?
But it's Meek Mill, so I'm sure it will be
I know.
relaxed.
But that's the
It's Meek
problem.
Mill, so the rules will be relaxed.
See,
that
that is the problem.
Yeah.
We have, Ghanaians, we have this, I don't know whether if it's our culture, but we treat outsiders better. Like, they have the better part of us. It's like when we see somebody from outside, yehu yenyame. Even we used to say yehu brunya. And so it feels like, okay, he's from America, then they are way above or better than us. So we should limit or we should bring down our guards when it comes to them. No. That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, Ghana for because Sophia Bricha, then that means we are not well guarded or what? Or because it was through the president's daughter, let's say, okay, it's the president's daughter. He's come to see my daddy. I mean,
how we treat our boss, our boss's family.
Exactly.
No, but I mean, let's just be clear with this.
But
If someone on the street is to go to the Flagstaff House, and Dr. Randy Abe is to go to the Flagstaff House, I am just saying.
But Dr. Randy Abe will not be allowed to be taking pictures and do videos
I am
over there.
talking about the whole rule, you know.
Do you guys remember when Samini tried to touch the president?
Yeah.
Well, that was some sick.
Wait,
Even
you see
on
the
the political
picture of
stage.
Meek Mill and the president? Look at where his hand was. It doesn't show respect at all. It doesn't show that, no.
Protocol,
It was very bad. And we are talking about security and terrorists attacking us and all that. They can come in the form of these celebrities. Because, okay, Meek Mill was able to enter into the Flagstaff House, was able to take videos.
rather known of
Who
anybody.
knows?
So someone will
You
join
can
another
plan
team.
certain things there, please.
So I think they should also find a way. You don't say that like the way you even mentioned Doc and all that. Like a certain person is coming here, we know we trust the
Exactly.
person.
So we should
limit
treat
our
them
checks.
differently.
Yes.
No, we
be
shouldn't.
so.
We
I
shouldn't
think-
let our guards
Right.
down.
Because
we shouldn't
we
because
Should be
know
protocol.
this person
Yes.
is Dr. Ranyabe's daughter.
I think on a
who's
larger,
bringing somebody.
on a larger scale, yeah. Okay, so he came here on the wings of
Afro Nation.
Afro Nation,
Yeah.
and Year of Return.
Yeah, the Beyond the Return. I mean, definitely when you get to, you need to, the diaspora office is
Yes,
in charge
so
of that.
they are also part of
Yeah,
the reasons
yeah.
why. Okay, so it's Afro Nation, the Year of Return, and the President's daughter.
Well,
Right.
No, like literally,
Yeah.
those are the three parties. So are we telling ourselves that when these three people, or let's say Afrochella, somebody, and the president, somebody, can just come and do these things and go?
for that, I mean, that's where Edem is talking about the protocol. Because if you're having someone with different culture coming in, you have to psych the person and talk to the person.
Yes.
And
Why
even-
didn't,
even
why
I think-
didn't Charles the rapper go and do the same thing?
I think-
Why didn't Vic Mensa go and do
You
the
see,
same thing?
you see, I think the whole thing wasn't planned. I mean,
Yeah,
probably
true.
the
Wasn't
ministry,
planned?
the ministry should have been involved.
Yeah.
In a way, GTA should have been involved.
To
They
lead-
could have even used some of our costumes, smoke and other things.
Made
They
it
could have
better. That's what I'm
given
saying.
him one of these things to even properly sell the
Who does
thing.
it?
It's
Who,
like
meets, who
because-
meets the president without planning?
this one, the president daughter.
See, because the president's
like an
daughter,
unofficial-
So you
she-
know, no, but if you're going to, you're going to meet this person, then this person tends to take you to a big man.
No, but
But
at the end of the day, when
did
the
you hear-
president,
Edem, and so did you hear the story where our ministers went to visit the Queen and they were asked to, dress well? They were given. Have you
yes,
heard of
even
that
when the
story?
Queen
I heard
died,
it, yeah.
the president from,
Look at that. Our
from
ministers,
Africa,
our
they were seated in a
ministers.
bus. Why didn't you just
And
go like
see,
no,
he's,
no.
he's just
You have
an
to
artist.
follow the protocol.
Yes.
You have to, despite it being through the president's daughter, you have to.
But
You have to.
in all of these things, I'm happy McMill has done the right thing.
Yeah,
true.
he is apologizing.
Where we don't even see him as a problem. However, there is some total silence in Omofia.
Yeah.
And one other thing is,
That's my shock. That's
we
why
were
I told
talking
you.
about it being the president's daughter and all that.
Yeah.
See, when the president is in the office, as the president, Charlie, no father-daughter thing, no. He's the
Exactly.
president of Ghana.
Yes.
When he comes home
Yeah.
and he's home in his house, you can understand, okay, so that's that. and
So in
all
the
that.
case where he had visited the president in his home, I mean, it would have been different. But visiting him in his
But this
office.
is his
And-
office.
And what really pains me, you know this guy, is it Nayat? Nayat did a video at the north.
Ah,
The
yeah,
video was-
Ayat,
Ayat, sorry,
yeah.
Kirani.
And then when the
And
whatever
the whole issue that happened
came
with
out,
GT, yeah.
we had Socrates come out to say that even some of the attractions in the video,
Yeah.
he was supposed to pay for it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Do you get it? So what are you telling McMills
Our
now?
folklore was
The football
Yeah.
board,
Yeah,
came,
it
came out
was
to
So
talk
what?
about
How
it.
is this different? Why are you treating our own artists that way? But for Meek, yeah, it's like everybody's like, let it slide.
That's why I said it wasn't
Because
planned.
he's
It was
from
like-
outside. He's
just
a
happened.
No, but you can't go and meet
celebrity.
the
So,
president
so
without
I want
planning,
us to
bro.
draw the
Some people
conversation
can
into
do
the
it.
entertainment circles, right? Elsewhere, you have people shooting movies, and there was this gentleman on social media. Big shout out to Dion, who was trying to argue with me on Twitter, saying that they shoot action movies at the White House.
Never true.
Never true.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That
Never,
I want us to
never
narrow
true.
it down, narrow
Never.
it down into our entertainment circles. Now, per the video, it's a freestyle video. It's not like where all the cameras are in, so
Yeah.
they just took the video. Now, my thing is that if you're shooting a music video, they play the song
There's a small
alongside.
mini speaker
Yes,
something, yeah.
they play the song alongside the shooting. So whilst they're playing the song, then you're singing along.
Right.
So whilst the whole thing was going on and they were walking through,
No security camera.
so like,
Was it because
so
it was
the song was just playing?
No one was
holiday season?
You know, so like the song was just playing and he was doing, like
See,
even
if
in the
these
chamber.
terrorist groups wants to attack Ghana,
It'd be
it's
so
so
easy.
No, it won't get there. It won't get there. It won't get there. But let's talk about McMill. The video for me was wrong,
Yeah.
and he himself was wrong. Listen, there's a reason why we give respect to some people.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If Jay-Z, Kendrick, J. Cole, and some of the other rappers who are conscious rappers. I'm not saying Meek is not.
Of course, he's not.
They had gotten an opportunity like this,
Yeah.
they would be rapping about black empowerment.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
bro.
They'll be rapping about even how discovering themselves in Africa, coming to Ghana, the things that they've seen. That is what they will be rapping about. So for me, Anka, it wouldn't be too bad that the song will be, projecting Africa. Would have bashed by a small
And I
one.
hear he's 18% Ghanaian.
Well, according to those tests. But you cannot get into the presidency,
No.
do a video like this,
Talk your mind.
and you're talking
And claim
about,
we are promoting
this is not
Africa.
promoting anything. And
not
you're
promoting
talking about,
anything.
you're talking about the, you getting some girl and and then
And his voice. See,
He feels like he's gotten an
See,
opportunity and,
and
he
the
just
video
needs to take
felt
advantage.
like this childish, like it
That's what I'm
even
saying.
sound quality.
It was a freestyle.
Freestyle, but
it was a freestyle. It was a freestyle video. The essence of machine. And the rest of the guys following him.
Right.
I'm like,
They're
we're
just-
supposed to
you
know
see,
now,
in school,
Did you see at the point where he was behind the guest podium?
Yeah.
And they were all standing like the big
Right.
six.
Yeah.
And they were like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, so all these people got the
I
opportunity
mean,
to
it's
go into
concept.
the.
These people,
And you're telling me they didn't plan
they
it?
are taking a,
Yes.
I'm talking about we on our side as Ghana.
Okay.
We didn't plan because somebody who is closer to the big man said,
Because
I'm
we have
taking my
obviously
friend
tell
or
him the way
someone
to
to
go.
a father.
So-
But I think we
and
could have
teach him
even
what to-
taken more advantage of this.
Yeah.
Than we did.
You see,
Because
what Edem is saying
if proper
is
planning
like-
had gone in, we would have taken more advantage
Yeah.
than it happened. That's why.
Listen, he talked about, Adam mentioned if the GTA and all the other people.
They would have created a
Ministries
way to really
involved.
fit what the purpose
A video-
and listen to this. Listen, at the end of the day, our coat of arms, whatever is representing Ghana, is being displayed, and the audio or the sound
Doesn't
beneath
make
it
sense.
doesn't make sense. Because you can't tell me you are
Same
going to
hunu.
sleep with girl. Passa.
I mean,
one- that
so
one
he
really
wasn't
makes
smart with it.
Doesn't
because
make
if he wants
sense,
to record-
For that
He
one,
said,
he wasn't.
Right.
I felt that he could have done something like black empowerment,
Yeah.
coming
Absolutely.
to Ghana, the things that
Making
he's
history.
seen.
Right.
You know,
This is a bad
that
issue
is
for
it.
him. Very,
But
very bad.
So yet again, the loopholes are with security.
Yeah.
For the fact that they were just moving around there,
They didn't know
Yeah.
what
nobody was
happening.
with them,
Yeah.
and even in his apology, he's stating that. Nobody, they were not aware of it.
Right.
Yes.
That makes it worse.
Even
How
worse.
can you be in the Flagstaff house and anything could happen and,
And
anybody says
was aware.
they don't see?
So I'm sure they
And-
went in there without checks. I am sure.
And up
So
to
if they
now,
have something
and
with
that's
them,
what them said. Up to now, the disrespect of it is that nothing has been said from
about
the
it.
office.
Yeah. And it looks like they're not really going to, you're not going to hear anything from them. As Ghanaians, by next month, when it's 14 February,
We'll forget about
when
it.
it's Vast Day,
Yeah.
we'll forget about me.
We are even beginning to forget about it.
Black
Yeah,
Polska is
it's
doing a
already
wonder, so
dead.
we will
Yeah.
forget.
It's dead.
But at the end of the day, if it was Chance, the rapper, or Vic Mensa, me, I would have been proud.
No, those people had been in Ghana for a while, so I think that
at what they are doing.
their mindset.
And those people-
and
had
even
changed.
they've even brought something unique to Ghanaians.
Yeah, Black Star
But
Live Festival.
you can't come and just stand and perform for 15 minutes, of which Desi is
12,
super
12.
mad about.
12 minutes.
12
12
minutes.
minutes.
Who did
And
you crap
then-
back on?
I wish you guys saw the video where he was talking and the president was listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, I think everybody was like, bro, yo,
did he
slow,
talk
slow your
about?
pace.
I'm like, so you went to the Flagstaff house to talk about this. And I
No,
was
no,
like,
it could be an inspiration, right?
Inspiration to who?
See, it could be an inspiration that a young black man in the States was caught with this blah blah blah. He's gone to prison, he's out, and he's
Let's
trying
not
to help
forget.
other
Let's
people.
not
See,
forget.
that's it.
if
Let's
he
not
had
forget
projected
that.
that into his song, it would have been nice.
And let's not forget that. See, Ghanaians or even our local artists are not given this
And that's
opportunity.
what I was coming to.
And
Yeah.
you see, at times in all of this, at times when I sit back, I'm like, surprisingly, I get surprised when Ghanaians are surprised by surprises. Because
Boss, my nigga.
Yeah, I get that.
anything can happen. Charlie,
No, you shouldn't make it a thing that one day we'll wake up and something will pop up.
Charlie.
You get it? If
I mean,
you
we
see-
need to really learn from
You
this.
see the way
Really, I'm sure.
Sarkodie is doing amazingly well.
Yeah.
Stoneboy, Shatawale, all these people. Let's create that kind of easy access. Not just easy with a purpose access to the president.
Yeah.
Sarkodie has lots of stuff to say when it comes to the entertainment world, but he does it in his music.
Yeah.
Imagine he meets the president, like the way Meek and other people are meeting the president. He might make sense. And at least he feels it because he's Ghanaian. Why are we giving the foreigners? This is because of the year of return. So whoever you are, Meek Mill has not had a hit in a long time. And looking at the charts, it's like a C or D class artist in the States. So why are you paving that smooth ride? Like, if I'm doing something in the US and I come along, go and see the president.
I think at best it should be the Ministry of Tourism. And I think that the talent too is because the Office of the Diaspora Affairs is at the presidency. That is why.
So if he's probably going there, he can easily
So it's like Metro TV and original.
I mean, our president is becoming too accessible. It's easy for everybody.
Yes, I mean, I'm sure from now they will learn from this.
That's what happening.
This Meek Mill, who was also, yesterday he was tweeting about something saying that negativity sells. So for him, he feels like he has done something great elsewhere. He's actually supporting some people in Philadelphia
I saw that
with some other
$7 million.
right, and he feels that is not even training, but what he did is training.
No, that is not training in our country.
Absolutely.
They didn't do that here.
So there's something that we are aware of, which we don't like, and we'll talk about it. But if you did this in our country, probably we'll also talk about it.
And the fact that you had movie directors, Nana Kofi Esihene,
right,
Bab's direction.
Yeah.
A number of them were talking about how they've tried many times to at least get to the Jubilee House or even use the frontage of the Jubilee
now
House.
they know the plug. Now they know the plug.
The frontage of the Jubilee House or something for maybe some shots in their music videos or in something, but they weren't given access to it. They were asked to pay a certain amount, but this young man comes into our country and desecrates the seat of government in that manner. Charlie, if Jay-Z, Drake drop for this country inside,
then now and then they will go and you'll go and sit on the president's seat. Imagine Jay-Z comes.
If Jay-Z comes to this country,
as what you said about the some of our
the creatives
finding it difficult. I remember when the IGP came out, he gave us the
creative arts people.
I remember they were mentioning all this, even the access the uniforms for the shoots and all that. It's becoming a thing. Or back then it was a thing. It was very difficult for them to do it.
I mean, if you need those props, they even have to scrutinize your script. Somebody is using the presidency shoot video. We didn't even scrutinize
listen to the song.
Lyrics.
No, but where were the security people?
That is the thing.
Because so I also went to the presidency sometime 2017, 2018, under the flags of NEIP. Yes. So we went to shoot it was a dinner something. Even we that we are the official media people, like separate, we had to pass through, even your camera, bro. You are told that don't take an angle from here to here. And when the president is seated, take it from, just stand here and take the shots. Don't. And even at the point, the photographer at the presidency was the one saying that nobody should take the pictures. When I do it, I'll send it to you. So what has happened now?
Yeah, so security breach. We didn't do well at all with protocol. The presidency hasn't spoken yet, which for me, I think that today is like 3 days after. We just heard the diaspora director talk about the diaspora affairs director talk about it. Just a few people touch about it, but not from the place where the thing happened. And that is where people are disappointed. People are also disappointed in Stonebwoy and several other celebrities who were given fire under the video when he posted on social media.
Fire emojis and all that.
What's up? For real? But anyway.
And someone was like, Sarkodie will always be clear because
let's go for a break. When we come back,
the lyrics was fire on the video.
Fire.
Fire.
No comment. Fire.
Was it for the lyrics or the video?
So let's take a break. We'll be back shortly. Okay, so wrapping up on Meek Millie, wrapping up on that, it means that we all agree, and like just as most Ghanaians have mentioned, that this was totally wrong. It shouldn't happen again. But she may say Jay-Z and Beyonce, Drake may come to Ghana, and we may deny them the access to the president, even when they have they have things to say. They have the big. I don't use the word brains, but but that is
Use
it.
it,
You know,
use
that is it really. So at the end of the day, we still want to hear something from the president. So
Yeah.
maybe it's just one of those things that sometimes you need not to talk.
And
It
even
will
national
just,
security.
It will just die out and just evaporate into thin air like that. So that's Meek Mill. He's gone back into his country, and we also did.
Talking about him.
Yeah, that's the end of it.